What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be sharing how to make the interior for your church's chicken. Here is like the main area of it. I don't really think there's a ton to it. Yeah, this shouldn't be too long, hopefully. As you can see, fairly basic for fast food. I kind of just get into a groove with it, and I don't think very hard, I just do. But sometimes the layout is weird. Like, you see this one, we get some very strange bathroom positionings. You'll see why once kind of things, come together why I did that. But anyway, that's enough rambling. So with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the space for me for this is, well, you don't need any space. All you need is your church's chicken from, I don't know, whenever. I would recommend giving yourself night vision. It's not required, but it will just make seeing things a little bit better, and I always like to make the viewing experience better in that sense. I don't want you to be having to squint and then suddenly I flashbang you with a sea lantern. You want to start off by getting out the following, though. Smooth stone, bricks, smooth quartz blocks, smooth quartz slabs, stripped oak wood, polished diorite. That is not polished diorite. There we go. Sea lanterns, birch doors, and spruce doors. You want to start by heading inside your church's chicken, and you want to start by breaking your entire grass floor and replacing it with smooth stone. Sorry, I just like blanked because I was trying to process doing this slash fill command like this to get under that door, and I just like forgot what I was saying, even though I have a spruce door in my inventory. Whatever. Yeah. Again, as you can see, I'm doing this with a slash fill because I like to make my life a bit easier. But it's up to you if you want to take your time. I also am trying to get this hopefully finished before I have to catch my own premiere. So, yeah, I got 18 minutes. I don't think it's happening, but as long as I can get somewhere with it, we'll see. Anyway, that should give you this. Cool. Starting with the layout, I want to direct the attention to the right wall. And behind the second window on the right, which would be, I guess, between the second and the drive-through, off of, not the quartz pillar, but this smooth quartz row here, you want to extend left with 2 bricks, 8 stripped oak wood that all face up, 2 more bricks, and you'll end up 3 away from this wall if that's important. You'll then go back from that with a spruce door that should be on the left half of that block, 2 bricks, a birch door kind of in the same position, brick, I'll then extend left with a brick, left with a birch door, and then connect into the wall from there with a brick. Each of these birch doors need a 3x5 area, so it's not as easy as you'd think, unfortunately. This back corner between the doors you'll extend all the way back with bricks. However, you don't want to bring it across. If you take the brick in front of this door on the side, you want to extend it across with 6 bricks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the right. I'll then go back 4, connect left into this wall, and I'll also bring this brick, I want to say back 1, but it might be 2. Let me confirm. It is, yeah, 1 brick back, then a gap, then another brick. It's always fun trying to do the Tetris to get the 3x5s while leaving as much space for the kitchen as possible. It's always my issue. Extend each brick up with 3 smooth quartz blocks, and you'll also go over the doorways with the top 2, which are just the doors themselves and this little gap over here that we just kind of did at the very end. Yeah. Anything else to say? Nope. I don't think so. Should give you this. Actually, just kidding. It should give you this instead because I forgot that little row. Over top where the stripped oak is, you can place a row of upside down smooth quartz slabs, just kind of at the top. Lighting. This should be fairly easy. If you're familiar, then, you know, just go for it. However, if you do want a quick refresher, first thing I'm going to tell you to do is each of these 3x5 rooms, the 2 with the birch doors and the open one, you want to just a block above the walls, kind of have polished diorite going around the outer, or I guess kind of just going inside the walls by a block. And then I'll add an additional block on either side and can smack a sea lantern in the direct center. Those are easy. The other 2 are not so easy. I wouldn't say they're hard, but from the front wall, you want to make sure you are not the row of smooth quartz directly above the windows, but one more block up. You want to place 2 rows of polished diorite coming off the front of the build. I will smack a row on the right side, and I guess 1 on the left as well. Then in either front corner from there, a sea lantern, which I'll bring. Really, each sea lantern will go in every direction with 2 polished diorite, sea lantern, 2 diorite, sea lantern, etc., etc. Technically, this works diagonally. Fun fact. I don't think I've ever mentioned that, but it does. I wouldn't do it that way, because why would you? But it's an option if you really wanted to mess with yourself a little bit. Or if anybody is watching you build, if you want to piss them off, that's a good way to do it too. I don't think I've ever done it diagonally. The amount of times I've built this light pattern, I've never done it diagonally, so if that tells you anything. Anyway, you should have not missed a light. You should have this, hopefully. And once you do this, you'll notice it kind of lends it pretty nicely. You got 2 on the front, 2 kind of just where this opening is. You got 1 off the side walls, and also you got just perfectly in the center of this little hallway on the left. Just a bonus. In the back area here, this weird L shape, you're going to start from the front row with 2 polished diorite on the left side coming across. Then a sea lantern, and then again, same thing here. And pretty much any dead space where you aren't placing the lights, or the sea lanterns and stuff, is just going to be polished diorite. And yeah. Gotta be watching that clock. I got 13 minutes. Technically, I should be there like 5 early though, so I got 8 minutes realistically. Oh yeah, we'll finish it. No, we probably won't. I'll get close, I think. Anyway, that's all of your lights already. Pretty easy, actually, for the layout, which is always good for me. Clear your inventory and get out the following. I hate layouts. You want warp stairs. I use the waxed exposed lightning rods. If I could find them. Why can I never find them in tutorials? I can find them any other time, but just not in tutorials. I just thought that was kind of the most like wood-ish color out of these, because I didn't really want to use fences. But it's up to you. You want yellow carpet, blue carpet, stripped oak wood again, composters, oak trap doors, nether brick fence, and stone brick stairs. Cool. From the front right-hand corner of the build, you want to place 2 warp stairs extending across that face back. Behind each one, a singular lightning rod coming off the ground. Then a warp stair facing forward. Warp stair facing back. Lightning rod. Warp stair facing forward. Each lightning rod should be coming off the ground like that. They're the little table legs. Leaving a gap of 3 left of that, you want to at least copy the first table, which will be the stairs, lightning rods, and the next set of stairs. Kind of like that. From the front left-hand corner, you'll do a similar thing. You'll actually count back by 1 to start, and then come off this wall with 2 warp stairs going right. Lightning rods behind, stairs behind that. And that's all of your tables. There's only 4. Yeah. I don't want to overcrowd it, so. On top of each lightning rod, you can place yellow carpet. And those are your tables. Cool. To the left of the front door, if you're looking at it, actually, it'd be to the right, because you wouldn't have a table to the left, I guess. Off of this first brick, you're placing a stripped oak wood behind it that should face up. Technically, it can face out. As you can see, that makes 0 difference. Actually, that only makes a difference on the sides. Huh. At least for my direction. I think the other way it would. No. Wait, yes. No, never mind. It would. Right of that anyway, you'll place a composter and then another stripped oak wood. Oak trapdoor on top of the composter. Same thing if you're looking at the entrance on the left to the right of it as well, except you're leaving a gap of 1 first. So gap, stripped oak wood, composter, stripped oak wood, oak trapdoor on top of composter. Cool. Couple more things and this main area is done, actually. The center table, out of the kind of 3 rows we have, from the back left corner of it, you're going to count back diagonally left and place a yellow carpet there. Left of it a blue and then another yellow. Extend each yellow back with a blue and then another yellow. And then you'll connect those yellows together with a blue and also place a blue in the center. I just needed something to fill the void, so that's what it was. I just picked the carpet, or the logo was a carpet. Where you have this counter, the stripped oak wood row, off of the brick to the left of it, you're going to come out with 2 nether brick fences, along with the final stripped oak wood on the right. From the further out nether brick fence on either, or furthest down nether brick fence on either side, you'll leave a gap of 1 extending in and just kind of place a row of fences there. Just a little bit of a line to keep it more contained. I didn't have a ton of room to do more than this, because if I go any further out, or I guess you go any further out, you block this table off, and I wasn't really keen on removing it, so yeah. If you head behind the counter and look forward, you'll leave a gap of 2 off either side and place a stone brick stair facing back on the 3rd block. While we have out these materials, actually, a couple things we can do here. If you turn back around and look at the drive-through window on the right, off of the brick kind of behind it, in line with these quartz pillars, you'll come out with 2 stripped oak wood facing up. On the first one, I'll have a stone brick stair facing toward me. I always flip these ones, and well, okay, no, I guess never mind. I didn't this time, but sometimes I'll have the stair facing the other way, and I don't know why. But logically, you would be typing in the numbers, and you'd be taking the cash and putting it on this side, because that would be how the cash register would work. I don't know if I've mentioned in a while that that's a cash register, but that's what it'll always be. Anyway, back right corner, composter with oak trap door on top. What are the odds I do finish this? Hold on, it's actually gonna be pretty close. Clear your inventory and get out the following. Push it up a little bit, I'm gonna try not to. Paintings, birch shelves, pale oak wood, I don't know why that's there, but it is. Block of resin, monster spawners, dark oak trap doors, water buckets, smokers. Where are smokers? I can't find them. There we go. And we'll go the light weighted or heavy weighted pressure plate, the iron one. I always get them confused every time. Looking at the kind of from the, I guess, main area here, this wall that sticks out, this wall that I guess would be the bathroom wall actually, along the top row of smooth chords, you want to place just a slew of 1x1 paintings going across. Preferably, you get all different ones. I was pretty close. It seems like I always get 1 all from every single one being different. Below these center 4 paintings, you're just going to connect down to the ground with birch shelves. This can be whatever you want. Could be, like, you know, chips, cookies, just for stuff like, here, your order's done, smack the bag on there, whatever. I didn't really think about it a ton. I just tried to replicate what I was looking at in the image. To the right of this wall, you're going to come out with 2 pale oak wood here. From the first pale oak wood going back, you'll place 2 blocks of resin in the floor with monster spawners on top. I'll have dark oak trapdoors open against the right of them. And going behind from these monster spawners, we'll have 2 smokers facing right with your weighted pressure plates on top, the iron ones. I'm going to waterlog the monster spawners. I did that after because if we have this one, it's gonna flood, and we don't really want that. Although it wouldn't destroy anything, I guess. Other than my dignity. Clear your inventory and get out the following. Cobblestone stairs. Cobblestone walls. Polished diorite stairs. Hoppers. Where? I'll find them, I swear. There we go. Tripwire hooks. Yet again, composters and oak trap doors. And I'm going to go pale oak planks and pale oak stairs. We're going to have to get rid of a couple things, but we are almost done. So I will be able to do this in one go. Although I got 6 minutes. So above either smoker, cobblestone stairs facing right with walls above them. On the back wall, kind of, I guess you have a 3-block area just in the very center. I'll have a hopper with a tripwire hook above it. In this room here, you want to... Each of the 3 walls where there isn't a door, you want to kind of just wrap them in upside down polished diorite stairs in the bottom 3 rows. Like so. I can then leave this area and head to the bathrooms. And I'm going to open both of them at the same time. And in both, you want to do pretty much the same thing. Although I did technically mirror it here because this bathroom... on this wall, the kind of one with the door in the corner, I'm going to have the hopper, if you are in it looking towards this flat back wall, I'm going to have a hopper on the right side, 2nd block back with a tripwire hook above. Other bathroom, I normally like to have it on the left, but because of, again, I wouldn't want the composter here, because you would want in the front right-hand corner a composter with an oak trap door on top, but again, in this bathroom, it'll have to be front left. Get rid of your oak trapdoors and composters and get out pale oak trapdoors and levers. And in the back center, you want to place a pale oak plank in either bathroom. Upside down pale oak stair extending towards you from that. Pale oak trapdoor on top of the stair. Plank on top of the original and lever left of that plank. Cool. And again, you'll repeat that in the other bathroom. Nice. You can clear your inventory and get out a dark oak sign, glowing sack, and white dye. And I did the thing again, that's good. Above either bathroom, you want to place a dark oak sign and count down a line on both. One you'll type men, the other you'll type women. Doesn't matter which is which. And then you'll place your glowing sack and white dye on either. And yeah, once you're done that, ladies and gentlemen, well, actually, before I say that, you can put an employees only door or sign above the spruce store. It might not be a bad idea. I just didn't think about it until now. But anyway, once you're done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your church's chicken interior complete. Sorry that ending was a little fast. I didn't feel like splitting it. I can't even lie. That's entirely on me. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. That was butchered. Have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.